First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Where there is love, there is life. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. It is better to be violent, if there is violence in our hearts, than to put on the cloak of nonviolence to cover impotence. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. It is health that is real wealth and not pieces of gold and silver. Power is of two kinds. One is obtained by the fear of punishment, and the other by acts of love. Power based on love is 1,000 times more effective and permanent than the one derived from fear of punishment. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. Even if you are a minority of one, the truth is the truth. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the soul of its people. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Full effort is full victory. An eye for an eye only ends up making the whole world blind. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. The greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated. A small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of history. Prayer is the key of the morning, and the bolt of the evening. There is a higher court than courts of justice, and that is the court of conscience. It supersedes all other courts. There is a sufficiency in the world for man's need, but not for man's greed. An ounce of practice is worth more than tons of preaching. I suppose leadership at one time meant muscles, but today it means getting along with people. The essence of all religions is one. Only their approaches are different. When I admire the wonders of a sunset, or the beauty of the moon, my soul expands in the worship of the Creator. Man's nature is not essentially evil. Brute nature has been known to yield to the influence of love. You must never despair of human nature. You can chain me, you can torture me, you can even destroy this body, but you will never imprison my mind. There is more to life than increasing its speed. A coward is incapable of exhibiting love. It is the prerogative of the brave. If I had no sense of humor, I would long ago have committed suicide. Action expresses priorities. I object to violence, because when it appears to do good, the good is only temporary, the evil it does is permanent. My life is my message. Man becomes great exactly in the degree in which he works for the welfare of his fellow men. The good man is the friend of all living things. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. I object to violence because when it appears to do good, the good is only temporary, the evil it does is permanent. Prayer is not asking. It is a longing of the soul. It is daily admission of one's weakness. It is better in prayer to have a heart without words than words without a heart. We may stumble and fall but shall rise again. It should be enough if we did not run away from the battle. To believe in something and not to live it is dishonest. Anger is the enemy of nonviolence, and pride is a monster that swallows it up. A man who was completely innocent offered himself as a sacrifice for the good of others. including his enemies, and became the ransom of the world. It was a perfect act. It is the quality of our work which will please God, and not the quantity. If we are to teach real peace in this world, and if we are to carry on a real war against war, we shall have to begin with the children.